Welcome back to your regularly scheduled nonsense, where today we're back with some more Pacific Drive. As you guys can see, I did swap out our floodlights, sorry, that were on the back for one of the electric generator things, which means anytime that hit gets hit by lightning or some sort of electric charge, it will charge our battery, which is arguably going to be one of the most important things we can ever put on our car. We did a bit of stuff last time, so hopefully we'll get to a point where we'll have a nice situation. Wait, hold up, I'm sorry. I saw that trophy and I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. I can just kick my car for a trophy? You're kidding me. Okay, so the one marked is right here by Tobias. I don't want to go to that one today. I want to actually spend some time doing just kind of random shit. The reason being, there's a big reason for this. I want to try my very best to turn that fucking thing off really quick. I want to try my very, very best to get some upgrades for the car going. I think that is a very important thing. So we're going to go into just kind of a supply run sort of thing for the next episode at least, where we're going to go immediately get an anchor, basically right when we jump in. And the reason we're going to go get this anchor basically right away is because that will give us stable driving energy. We will then go get every anchor on this section of the map and try to get to an unstable driving energy. I don't entirely know how to get to that. So let's actually, I'm going to spend a second and look this up really quick. Pacific Drive, how to get unstable energy. You get unstable energy and corrupt energy from anchor. Oh, okay. So it's not from how many you put in there. It's from anchors in the deeper zones. That actually makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. So what we're going to do is, like I said, we're going to go get our anchors. We are going to get as many anchors as we can as we're in this area and try to... as best as we can, get a lot of stable driving energy. Now, the reason we're doing this is very simple. The stable driving energy gives us more upgrades, and that is going to be very important for us. So,
Oppie is a once-in-a-generation genius. I've watched her manipulate wavelengths with nanometer precision without batting an eye. So, to see her go from being the sharpest person in the room to what she is now is disappointing.
fuck.
This place, it leeches away your sanity day by day. So for Oppie to live here in complete isolation, locked away with only bad memories and expired medication, nothing good comes of that.
He's got a point.
Lot better if I knew why she suddenly cares so much about the remnants.
There we go. Turn. Okay. I should have checked where I was... God damn it. I should have checked where I was at for my tree. Tree hits. How many trees I've driven down or whatever. Also, for those of you wondering, I did scrap the floodlights as well. I had zero reason to keep them. I was not about to keep them when I really didn't ever use them, mostly because you really couldn't. Was kind of the big problem. I really couldn't ever figure out how to actually use them. So I just never really worried about using them, you know what I mean? So that was never a big focus of mine, using those. Hold up, let me see how many trees I've driven over, because I didn't check that. I've done 248. I've barely even fucking hit... I mean, granted, obviously now, I'm a little bit over that because of
Speaking of Oppie,
that I've hit them, you know, at this
gonna
point,
like this,
but
Francis. But I'm starting to think we can't do this alone. Look, it's not that I doubt our ability. But no one knows the zone like that old man.
You heard what she said. She'll sabotage this remnant before helping us.
Right. Well, she'll come around to our charms.
No, she won't. Nothing in the 13 years we've spent in R&D prove that she's open to working with anyone.
I will say, I probably should have just taken a bunch of the panels off the car before doing this, though, because I'm trying
I can't be involved if she is.
to also focus a little more heavily on...
What are you talking about? This is the entire reason we stayed behind, to write the record of the zone. Not about the experiments and the
What's the word I'm looking for? Trying to focus a little bit more heavily on trying to drive through the trees, basically.
I don't want to talk to her. I don't want her advice. I don't want to hear her goddamn voice.
This isn't like you. What's going on, Francis? Is there something I should know?
No.
All your work in Lim R&D, all the time you spent, your entire career, your entire life. You sacrificed it all for honor, and how do we thank you? The black hole.
I had to do that. That was really
You
cool.
can't tell anyone
Sorry.
what you did. You couldn't even tell people where you wiped your ass for 10 years. So no, I'm not letting this go. Not for me, but especially not for you.
That's not... Never mind.
You know, sometimes I
Damn,
wonder,
bro.
how much of you staying here was actually to hunt these legends? Or if it was because you had nowhere else to go.
Bro, Tobias and Francis out here fucking fighting like an old married couple. I love it. God damn it. I keep being on the wrong side when I go to press that, and it's fucking frustrating. Okay. What the? Bro. Okay. How many panels do, or how many things do I need to go through without losing panels? Complete a run with at least oh wait, no. Complete a run with at least 4 junctions and without breaking or removing. God, that's gonna be a bitch. Okay. Yeah, not gonna be going for that one anytime soon. Yeah, this is definitely where the fun's coming in for me right now, is just trying to get shit to upgrade my car and not have it be as destroyed, I guess, and be able to kind of repair it too. I think that's also another big part of it, is not being able to repair my car really severely impacts the enjoyment I have with this game. And that's not saying like the game itself has a bad setup of design or anything like that. I think the game, honestly, the game is set up very well, and I think it plays really well, and it gets across the point it's trying to make, and it really is designed well. Like, I can't say enough good things about this game. I genuinely can't. There is just a part of me that wishes that it was a little less infrequent with how easy it is to upgrade and repair the car. I think that is, if I had to have one gripe with this game, it's not being able to repair the car and upgrade the car as quickly and efficiently as I would like to. Which is not the fault of the game. I'm going to say that right now. It is not the game's fault that you can't do that. I think it's a very, in my personal opinion, I think it is a very good setup for that. I do. I think it being set the way it is a really good idea. I don't think it's a bad idea at all. Because the developers, they knew what they wanted to do with the game, and they knew what they wanted to get out of it, and I think they did that perfectly. So I have to give major props to them for not only knowing exactly the type of game they wanted to make, but also making said game and having it be completely what they wanted it to be and set up the way they wanted it to be without really any, I don't want to say compromise because that sounds bad, but like without sitting there and changing the way they had the game planned up. You know what I mean? Like they knew what they wanted to do with this, they did it, and they made a fucking fantastic game, and I cannot praise them enough for that. They did a great job with this. I think, oh shit, I gotta put it in drive. And I think they nailed it, man. They nailed it right out of the park. I think this game is exactly what it should be. I think it has a nice level of difficulty to it. At times, it's a bit frustrating with the difficulty, I won't lie, but I mean, I cannot myself enough say how much I love this game so far, so. And this is evidence of it. Like, I play it, you know, obviously I took a break, and that wasn't because I wasn't enjoying the game, it was because I myself wasn't sure where to go with the game at the time. I was just struggling with it after a failed run, and I mean, not a failed run, but you guys know what I mean, like where the car completely got destroyed and we had to completely repair every last part of it, which has been the last fucking 3 big runs we've done. And I think I should have had a bigger focus on, on upgrades as we go through. I genuinely think that I didn't think about the best way to do everything as I went. I mean, I think that was the issue, was I didn't, oh shit. I think that was the issue, is I didn't focus as heavily as I probably should have at the start on upgrades, and I am now paying for that. I will admit, I definitely should have had more focus on upgrading the car and specific upgrades and material gathering and things like that at the start. And I think that's, you know, that's kind of a part of any sort of survival game when you're first jumping into it, is you don't fully know what you need to focus on. You know, obviously you know you need to focus on gathering resources and trying your best to survive and everything like that. But oh, I need to turn the car on. But obviously the big thing as well with a newer survival game, with one you haven't played before, with a new one that just released or what have you, is that you don't really know what it is you need to focus on as you go, because it's brand new, you know? Obviously, you know, a game like 7 Days to Die, that was creepy ass music sounding. Obviously, a game like 7 Days to Die, I know how to survive in that because I've played enough of it. Minecraft, I know how to survive in because I've played enough of it. Ark, I decently know how to survive in, even though I've played 100-something hours of it. Conan Exiles, I barely know how to survive in because I haven't played a whole lot of it because I'm bad at the game and it's not very enjoyable. But with this, it's so different compared to how games like Ark and Conan and Minecraft and 7 Days to Die all play, because the resources in this are so much. I don't want to say they're scarcer than 7 Days to Die or Conan or Ark, because honestly, all of those games have very scarce resources at times, especially depending on your settings. But this game, especially with the way that the gameplay loop is set up, where you go from like zone to zone and you're basically only really getting one shot to go to each of these zones for the vast majority of the game. It's such an interesting setup for it because it really paints the picture of, yeah, you have this limited number of resources and it's very scarce to find them, and there's not much you can fucking do about that. Like, you're gonna get to a point where you need resources and you have no ability to get them, or you have to go on much harder runs that are much longer and have much more a lot more junctions than what you may be capable of running, which is where my big issue I think is coming in, is that I fucked up and I was doing really short runs kind of early on, wasn't getting a lot of resources, wasn't really playing the smartest. And now you can kind of see that I'm being forced to do 1, 2, 3 junction runs just to get like the bare minimum of resources to repair my car. Not even upgrade my car, but to repair my car. Which is one of those things of, yeah, I fucked myself over bad with this game, and I'm making up for it. I'm paying I'm paying the piper for that one, you know? I'm paying the price for it, and at the end of the day, I'm fine with this. I love the fact that I fucked myself over. I'm not happy about it. Like, it still sucks balls because, you know, obviously, you have this big issue of you need to make these runs count. You need to, you know, be getting resources, but sometimes you're in a run where it's just too difficult. You have zero ability to make that run without completely fucking yourself, you know? And I think that's kind of a beauty, a real beauty of this game, is it's really got you set up of, yeah, you're going to struggle, and yeah, it's going to be tough, but at the same time, you're going to kind of enjoy it. And I will say, for me at least, I really enjoy that with my survival games. Now, I know a lot of people don't like 7 Days to Die because of the art style or because of the gameplay or whatever, but I really enjoy it. I enjoy that aspect of 7 Days to Die a lot. Especially with the fact that the Fun Pimps have put in so much work to make the actual loop of that game better, and to make the resource ability get together a lot better, and all the things that they've done to improve the game in the, like, 12 years or whatever it's been out. I think they've done a great job fixing that loop and making it more enjoyable, making it less, like, consistent or inconsistent to get resources and to go through the loop and survive and all this stuff. And I think they've done a great job with that. And I think the creators of Pacific Drive, I can't fully remember their name right now, like I can't remember the studio name, but the creators of Pacific Drive did a great job with that same thing, where they found the gameplay loop they want right at the start, and I think they fucking nailed it out of the park. I think it's hard to the level it should be. I don't think this game should be easy. Like, the way it's set up should not be like, oh yeah, you go in and it's piss easy. No, like, it's a game that's basically designed to be difficult, and I like the fact that it's designed that way. I am kicking myself for making mistakes. Okay, I want to try something really quick. What did I just transfer over? I don't know what I transferred over. Okay. So it won't let me just transfer the... Oh, it does let me transfer. That's weird as fuck, bro. I don't understand what's going on there. I'm just gonna leave. You know, I think they've made a great loop here, and I think it's the right level of challenging and difficult, and to, like, fun gameplay loop, but I will admit the biggest issue I do have with this game is at times, because of the, I don't know how best to put this, the simplistic nature of the gameplay loop, where the gameplay loop itself isn't like super like demanding and thought-provoking, and isn't like super, this is a huge change every time you go through a new run. Like, yeah, there's going to be different obstacles, different anomalies, and different like weather patterns and things like that you're going to face, but for the vast majority of the loops in this game, it's going to be like the same, you know, same shit, different day sort of stuff, which is not a bad thing. I want to specify that. I don't understand this hatred towards simplistic game design. I think simplistic game design, especially if you have a very specific idea in mind, is a great idea. Like, I don't get why so many people will see what is a simple design of a game, a simple gameplay loop, and shit on it completely because of the fact that, oh yeah, well, this is a video game that I'm paying my money for. Why is it so easy? Why is it so repetitive? Why is it this and this and this and this? Because at the end of the day, why the fuck should they, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Plain and simple. Making a simplistic gameplay loop isn't a problem. It's not the problem of the creators, I don't think. I will never blame a game creator for making... I don't like that noise. That's terrifying. I will never blame like a game creator for making a very quote-unquote simplistic gameplay loop, because I don't think it's a bad thing in and of itself. Yes, there are people who will make a game with a simplistic gameplay loop where it is in fact a very fucking detrimental thing to the game, or it's a detrimental thing to the company or to the players who are playing the game. That does happen. I won't say that doesn't happen, but automatically looking at a game that has a simplistic gameplay loop and saying, well, this is a problem because this other game has a simplistic gameplay loop and this one's bad. Like, that doesn't just automatically inherently make a game bad. Simplistic gameplay loops can be fun if you know what you're doing and you know how to create the game. And I will say this. That is the best thing about this game, is they made a simplistic gameplay loop and it fucking works because they knew what they were doing. They knew what they wanted. They made it and they fucking nailed it 100% out of the park, in my opinion. I think the game works really well. I really do. And I'm proud to say that I bought it. I'm proud to say that I'm playing it on the channel. It's a very interesting game with, yes, repetitive gameplay loop, but which is bad for content creation. I'm not gonna say it's not, you know, a detriment to content creators, because at times, I will say, a simplistic gameplay loop can be very detrimental to content creators. I look at like Ark and 7 Days to Die creators, and I think, man, you guys really know how to make these very, not really simplistic games, but very repetitive type games really fun to watch. Like Glock 9, Syntac, both really big content creators for 7 Days to Die and Ark respectively. Actually, fuck, Glock does both. Glock 9 does both, but they make every video they do really entertaining. They find the way to make even the simplest of shit just super fun and engaging to watch for the players, which is the biggest thing. My car is being dragged to me. That's terrifying. Man, my shit going crazy over here. That's gonna hurt. Was there really another one right there? I could have picked that up. God damn it. Well, too late now. I might still be able to pick that up, actually, now that I think about it. Is this dumb? Yeah. But, like, probably going to be worth it to have this, I'm not going to lie. My car, no! Oh, God. My car out here trying to hit me, man. Oh fuck, that's not good. I was not expecting it to be that fucking like fast of a moving storm, but damn, that was quick. Dude, bro, come on, game. Oh my lord. I need my map to not fuck up on me repeatedly. This is really fucking frustrating. I'm gonna be honest, if we get this, that's insane. Oh, I can't see a fucking thing. That's so bright. That is so fucking bright in my eyes, bro. Apologies for how awful this looks right now. Oh, no, come on, game. Quit pulling my car to the side. That's very fucking annoying. Five, 4, 3. Oh my god! We should not have survived right there. My god. Dude, like genuinely, the fact that I just survived is insane.
Experiences? Gateway opens like blah, 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 blah.
The car goes pow. Sensors go. The Shuttlesphere. The Shuttlesphere. Oh, my favorite.
I can't believe we survived. Holy fuck. I genuinely can't believe we survived. Like... Oh my god, dude. We shouldn't have survived. I was trying to get... I almost got to the point where the storm was completely surrounding the area, which would have gotten me a trophy for escaping when the storm had already engulfed the entirety of the map, which, like, the fact that I didn't get that is insane to me, because I feel like that was completely surrounding the whole area. I can't believe we survived. I'm genuinely serious. I don't have words right now. Like, I don't have words to say that can accurately describe how I feel about the fact that we survived that fucking run. 'Cause, my god, we should not have. Our car is in awful shape, again, which is kind of typical for my car at this point, to be honest. I'm not surprised by the car not being in good shape. Oh my god, he gave me chemicals! Oh, friendly dumpster, I love you! Oh man. Food too. I'm just gonna eat it for the food, for the scrap metal. Oh, no searchy. Okay, so we managed to make it out of that somehow alive. How much did I get? We're at 4.9. We can get the new engine. Let's fucking go! I don't think I'm gonna be able to make the new engine, but we now have the new engine unlocked, and that is such a big step forward. Like, oh, dude. I genuinely have no words about how excited I am about the fact that we just did that. Like, we've made it through that somehow alive, and now have the ability to do that. Okay, so I need the advanced workbench, which is... Oh my god, we're gonna have it. Let's go. Matter regenerator thingamabobber. Let's put it right there, I guess. I don't know what that's gonna do, but it sounds cool. Advanced workbench is needing unstable energy. We can do that. We can do that. We can get unstable energy now, I'm pretty sure, because I think we need to be mid-zone for that. We're going to keep the video rolling for a few more minutes. So what exactly does this do? I don't actually know what this does. Okay, so that was like a... Oh, okay, that was like an actual big thing. Fuck. We've gotten so many of these fucking things, dude. Holy shit. It's cold but juicy, say Oppie's notes. That's a description that's both profoundly uncomfortable and yet utterly impossible in here. What is it for? I don't... Oh, blown out, wow. Okay, matter generator. Ingenious LIM technology and advanced spectral mechanical acoustics are used to repair car components stored in the station while you're out on a trip. Oh my god, I can put car components in there that are almost destroyed or are destroyed. Well, you know what I mean, not like completely destroyed. I can do that and just put those in there and have them get repaired over time. That is such a big fucking win right there. Oh my god. Genuinely the highest of dubs, my man. Okay. So what do I need for this? I need thermosap. I need 42 thermosap crystals. Oh my god. We're gonna be struggling for a bit here, guys. I just got my first amount of those. Literally just now. Yeah, we're gonna be riding the struggle bus, getting those for quite some time. I feel like. Come on, open this one. There we go. Then open that one. There we go. Just throw that in there. And those. And for shits and gigs, these. Why not? I still can't believe we survived that run, though. Like, I don't... Here's the thing. Obviously, I can get why we survived it. Okay? Did the decals not go in here? I thought they did. Hold up. Oh, the decals go in here. Oops. Let's fill the tank really quick. Wait, am I missing something again? What am I missing? Hold up. The fuck am I missing? Okay. Oh, my passenger side door. I just thought about something. I should have made a liberator for this car, and I could have put armored panels on. God. Fucking... I'm stupid. I could have liberated the 2 panels with a liberator and gotten at least a bit. Motherfucker. Both of these are useless to me, but thank you anyway, my friend. I mean, granted, I'm not going to get anything for putting them in there, but... I just don't want them sitting there. I did find out, though, that if you save and quit while there's stuff on the ground, it just disappears. I found that out because I had some glitch happen and had to sit there and just kind of leave my game. Like, I had to save and quit my game because it was not fixing itself no matter what I did. So I just kind of said, fuck it, left, and hoped for the best. And, yeah, it was terrifying to have to do that because it was like, well, fuck, if this breaks my shit, I'm going to be pissed. Luckily, there was no big issue with it. It was still terrifying, but small issue only, so thankfully on that one. Thank the gaming gods. Okay. So the only problem is I can't repair parts in that right now because I have nothing to put in there. Oh, dude, that would have been smart. Okay, so I might have an idea now. So what we can do is when we get car parts from the friendly dumpster, but we have a full set of car parts, because it's giving me steel panels at this point, right? And a headlight and a steel door. See, so it's giving me steel parts, right? So what we can do is, first and foremost, let's put this Put that part in there. What we can do is we can take the parts and put them in there, and when we get parts from this thing, because they're not going to be beefy parts when we do this. Like, they're going to be pretty broken already. So what we can do is we can always kind of have like a stash of parts sitting in here for a few minutes, ready to be put on the car when we need them. And I think that's a great idea, because the fact that we can literally just set ourselves up to go on a run, potentially lose a shitload of car parts, or what we could also do, because there is the... Is there really not room for this? What the fuck? Because obviously there is the fact that we have to do a run with no panels on at any point, hitting multiple junctions. What we could do is, if we have really bad parts that are really fucking broken, is put them in there and then drive off with them without them being, you know, fucked up. I need the steel door, actually, now that I think about it. Completely forgot that I needed that door. And we can literally just set ourselves up to basically be completely ready going forward, to set ourselves ready to go and have like extra car parts, so we can just come back and immediately replace anything that needs to be replaced with brand new stuff immediately, which I think is probably the smartest idea I've ever come up with, not gonna lie. Well, probably not the smartest, but it's a very good idea to just be like, yeah, I can literally come in here, completely set up, ready to go, and do this shit, and have myself ready and set, and not really have to worry as much going into a situation. Which, yeah, I mean, like, that's not a bad idea to set up like that and be ready to go. Let's make some repair putty, the whole 2 that I can make, and try to repair as much of this car as possible. Starting with this panel, because it's in really bad shape. Getting this panel next. How the fuck? But yeah, that's going to be so helpful in the future now. The fact that that literally repairs car parts is going to be so fucking helpful as we continue on with this game. That's actually, holy shit, that was really good repairs. 91%. I need a light replacement kit. Pop that one out. Boom. Done. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna pull a Liberator and a hand vac and a battery jumper and probably like a couple ceiling kits and go put all of these in the car. I think having a decent chunk of these things is probably not a bad idea. Just having them kind of ready to go on a trip. I think that is probably one of my biggest issues that I've been having, is that we're not setting ourselves up ready to go before we go on like a trip. Let's get another impact hammer, another pry bar, and another scrapper as well. I am going to make another scrapper. I'm probably not going to use the scrapper. Well, I mean, I will be using the scrapper, obviously, because there's going to be shit we're going to need to use it for as we go through. But I probably won't use it nearly as much as the Liberator if we find a good car to go for. What else? What else could I make that we might need? I really want to make that engine. That's going to be a big fucking help going forward. I don't think there's much else I can go for. You know what? Let's just get it out of the way, because I need it for other things anyway. Let's just get the flare gun research now. I'm probably not gonna really ever use it, but just so we've got it out of the way, because we're gonna need it for other shit. But that is going to do it for this episode, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll see you all in the next one. Stay golden. Peace.